Welcome, brothers and sisters. This is the Vegan Crypto Channel. I welcome you all to my OGs. I hate using that word, but to my community and to new people watching this video. You're most welcome, and I'm happy to have you. I would ask you to bear with me. I want to throw out a few facts that people may be unaware of, and then I will get into the markets, the numbers today, and portfolio. I want to go over some portfolio stuff for some of my newbies who've been asking. But bear with me for a few minutes to spit out a few facts that most of you are unaware of. So what is vegan? Okay, really it's just the non-use and exploitation of animals. It's a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose, and by extension promotes the development and use of animal-free alternatives for the benefit of animals, humans, and the environment. In dietary terms, it denotes the practice of dispensing with all products derived wholly or partly from animals. Speciesism, you may never have heard of that. It's like racism, anti-Semitism, so on and so forth, is a human-held belief that all other animal species are inferior. Speciesist thinking involves considering animals who have their own desires, needs, and complex lives as means to human ends. Were you aware that it takes 700 gallons or more of water for a burger? 3.2 billion baby male chicks are ground up in macerators, large blenders, every year because they're born males, and that's in the egg industry. We need to stop thinking animals are victims because they are not human. And I will tell you, milk is nothing but baby calf growth fluid. In the US, the FDA allows 750 million pus cells, look it up, it's called somatic stem cells, in every liter of milk. In Europe, regulators allow 400 million pus cells per liter. In Australia, there's no limit on how much pus is allowable. What does that promote? Insulin growth factor plays an important role in tissue growth and development. But when you have too much animal products, it stimulates that, and that's how some forms of cancer happen. 28 studies of over 28,000 people show that animal protein in milk boosts the levels of cancer promoting hormone IGF-1, insulin growth factor. Calcium from milk and dairy is only 30% bioavailable. It's not what you eat, it's what you absorb, right? What you keep. While dark leafy greens, tofu, almonds, tahini, sesame seeds are 60% bioavailable in the human body. Dairy inhibits iron absorption. We can go into osteoporosis and all that, but let me just go over a couple other things. Wasted food. According to Feeding America, not a vegan organization, 108 billion pounds of food is wasted in America every year. 40% of all food is wasted. 130 billion meals equal to $408 billion in food wasted. $408 billion. Think of our deficit. This is all related to crypto and how we live our lives. Excuse my out of breath, I just ran. I was gonna do a live video, but I wanted to, share a couple things without, interaction. You need to think about that. 408 billion, that's America. In America alone, the food we waste, we could feed the world for the most part, in regards to the starving children. But all the food is taken from these starving countries, Africa, you name it, where they grow all these crops and they're shipped elsewhere, but they don't feed the people that are growing it and that are starving. It takes 900 pounds of water to create 1 pound of cheese. 900 pounds of water. Think of all the people dying of thirst. Think of all you're wasting. Some cheese use vegetable rennet, but they are not required to list it. Traditional rennet is in the stomach lining of calves. The lining contains an enzyme which naturally occurs which helps digestion and milk absorption. The enzyme is extracted from the stomach lining of a slaughtered calf by washing and drying the lining, and then is softened in a brine and used to, in cheese, mostly Parmesan, Gorgonzola, Romano, that type of stuff. The average American consumes 37 pounds, 67,000 calories of cheese per year. 67,000 calories of cheese a year in America. Unreal. So we'll leave it at that. I could keep going. I just wanted to give you some things to think about. Please go to my site. Watch the Gary Yourofsky speech. These are free on YouTube and Dominion. So, happy Friday. Just like to open eyes a little bit to things you may not know. The markets. So, today, my brothers and sisters, got some inflation data. I was waiting for this number. The Fed's preferred inflation gauge has leveled off after falling off for the past year. The April reading of the Federal Reserve's preferred inflation measure, analysts confirmed the plateauing rate has leveled off. The personal consumption expenditures price index rose by 0.3% month over month and 2.7 year over year in April. Those numbers were in line with all the forecasts, right on the dot. The core index rose by 2.2% month over month and 0.28 year over year. Monthly number was slightly lower than forecasts of 0.3, while the annual number matched expectations. Americans continue to spend, not save. Consumers spent $20.1 trillion on personal consumption in April, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis. That was 0.2 during the month, while economists had been expecting an increase of 0.3 on average. It's a major slowdown compared to March, when growth in personal consumption reached 0.7. So, personal income growth also decelerated in April. Disposable personal income, which the Bureau defines as personal income less personal taxes, rose by 0.2%. All right, enough of those numbers. So, will the Fed like this? I believe so. Are the markets liking it? Well, the Dow was, steady on the numbers, down a little bit, but couldn't tell you where it is now. But let's talk about crypto. Bitcoin has had a very weak, very much so. We're trading at 68,384. Volume has been very light overall, which is not good, as I always talk about. We are not in a bull run at all. Been saying that forever. We had a little bull cycle, due to being off the lows years ago and couldn't go any lower. Been trending up, and then the ETF expectations of Bitcoin rose us up, and everything came. So we had a mini rally for a while, and then we've been in a downward trend ever since. Things have their turns now with the ETF supposedly happening next month. We'll see with ETH. We have spikes here and there. So what to do? It can get tiring DCAing. I've been DCAing forever, but since we started going into the bear market for years, and it's paid off for me. But has it paid off for you guys? Have you been doing that? After a while, you get tired of spending money and just having it either stagnant or some of your portfolio go up, some of it stay where it's at, or some of it go down. Like Shadow that I bought the other week is down. Bought it at 1.22. I think we're pushing 40 cents right now. It gets frustrating. But the other balance of my portfolio is making up for it. There's something in the air that feels good. Maybe it's heading into the summer, but I do believe, and I hope, because no one knows, that eventually the tide will turn. We just need great news, and we have to push Bitcoin up. As I'll always say, if Bitcoin doesn't rally, we are not going to be in a bull run, period. It doesn't matter what people say about history and rhyming and all that bullshit. The matter of fact is we've been in a downward trend for quite some time. We need to break out of that. The only way is Bitcoin up to $75,000, green after green week. We need green weeks, little pullback, meaning profit taking, not pullback on FUD and getting scared. We need just typical pullback in a bull market, which is profit taking, reallocation. Okay? Until Bitcoin, popping up to 71, 72, 73, and then popping down to the 60s again is not going to do it for us. We have to build support at 75,000. We have to be able to make all-time highs again to get into a true bull market. And I keep hearing George and people saying we're in the parabolic stage. What? If we're in the parabolic stage, we're screwed. It's over. We are not there. Will it happen? No one knows, because if crap hits the fan and we go into a serious recession, we could be in trouble. I don't think that's happening. I do see an economic slowdown. But it's not horrible. Right? If we kept getting data like this, it's priced in to have one rate cut now this year. We'll see if it happens. Don't believe that he's, Powell's in Biden's pocket or doing it for political reasons. He would have done it already. It's just bullshit. He has his own agenda, not with Trump and not with Biden. I'm not going to go into the whole Trump convictions yesterday. But you can see the narrative trying to change with Trump and Biden. Biden hasn't talked about it, but the whole "I'm your crypto president," it's all a load of crap. It's trying to get 80 million more votes for people who might be one-issue voters. And many people are one-issue voters, whether it's taxes or crypto. But don't listen to them. They're both full of crap. They need the dollar to be strong. They don't care about crypto. So let's go over portfolio. I'm going to talk a little bit about mine and what I see. So I do have some ETH now. I don't care about it. I'm not buying anymore. I have it. It was gifted. It's very nice. Stacks struggling hard. Have the layer 2s had their run? Well, they didn't have much of a run. I mean, Stacks is at $1.91. So that is dead right now. It will pick up again once Bitcoin picks up, but the narrative is not there. There's really no strong narrative right now. DePIN, AI, there's no strong narrative in crypto right now. So please don't be fooled by people saying there is, or this is the next narrative. DeFi science, DeFi social. There's no strong narrative right now. But if you believe this will be hot, not a bad time to buy at these lower prices. I'll tell you one that I'm looking at that I've been wanting to for a while. But kind of afraid to make a move because I'm not going to just buy $1,000 worth. I'm going to buy like 10K, 20K worth. And those have been wrong moves lately. My DCAing of ones I always do have been good. And I'll go into those. Stacks, as I mentioned, I think it's a good buy right here. I just don't know how good it's going to do. Bitcoin hits its, gets the rally that we need. Stacks will follow eventually. So I can see Stacks at $4 or $5. I don't like to give price predictions, but that's what I see. That's why I'm in it. That's where I would sell it at, depending on the market, right? If we're going strong, I'm not going to sell it. So I don't have a full out on there, but I would like to get $5 out of it, and I'll be a happy man. Ondo, extremely strong. Have a ton of it. Wish I bought more, 21 cents. But pushing 124 right now. It's just hanging strong. It has been since we got into the 50-cent area. It's just been stronger and stronger, and now everyone's talking about RWAs and that. So do I say the narrative's strong? No, Ondo's just strong right now. PNG, I'm in very strong on that. I don't like what I see though. It'll get back into the 50s and 60s cent area eventually. Benki finally having a little bit of a breakout. I have a ton of it. I've been telling you about Benki for months and months. Finally at 2 cents. Now I have a bunch of these high risk ones. These are high risk. If Avalanche does great and we get into our bull run, Benki's I could see 10 cents, 20 cents, hitting all-time highs, I hope. I have so much of it. I could have more, but it's every penny it goes up, which it struggles to do. It moves in increments of a penny, fractions of a penny, because of the circulating supply. You know, it's not outrageous, but it's in the billions. You know, I don't love that. I like to see 100 million or less, but my higher risk ones, they're all, you know, anything in the penny area, you know, are going to have billions in circulating supply. AIOZ coming back a little bit in the 77-cent area. I don't like that, but it's the way it is. Aerodrome has lost steam. I have a ton of that, so I'm going over my portfolio right now. $1.19, as I said, Aero and Velo have lost momentum with everything else. Not saying it's not going to come back. These, I'd sell these if I didn't have faith in them. Metis took a breather. Have quite a few of that. It's hanging at 78 bucks. Would I be buying it here? I think if ETH does well, yes, this is a great buy. Great buy. Near Protocol cooled off majorly. 7.25 right now. Would I be? I'm in at $1, so I'm not buying it. But do I think it's a great buy? Yeah. I just, you know, if we get into it, I'm hoping to get a $30 near. So hope that helps. Hope you're not getting too dizzy. I took 2 phones out today on my run so I could give you some numbers. C has been a big disappointment to me. I have a ton of it. Big disappointment. I'm a little underwater on it, but not, you know, I'm only down by 10 cents. My average is like 60 cents. Would I be buying C? No. I don't recommend it. XRP, 52 cents stablecoin. Would I recommend it? You know what I'm going to say. Hell no. Hell no. But I have a ton of it. Cardano, 45 cents. It's a pile of crap. Would not buy that. There's Velo at 15 cents. Is this a good buy? Hell yes. I don't like their circulating supply, their tokenomics. I think once we get into the thick of it, if we get into the thick of it. So remember what I always say, if, because I don't know what's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. That's why I keep buying more projects. I think Velo is a killer buy at 15 cents. Marlin Pond. We're getting a little expensive now. I know it's only like 2.5 cents, but I have so much of it below a penny. I think it'll have its day. I think it is, it's a risky bet. I don't have enough of it, but I'm in low. I don't want to buy any more here to kill my average. You know, I only have about, I think, 70-some thousand of that. Volume's light, but, you know, and their circulating supply is, you know, 8.6 billion. That's, you know, these are higher risk ones where I will I'm already up on all of them, but where I believe I'll make a few $1 million on. I really do. At least $1 million. At least $1 million, because you know, if they all go up to 30 cents, it's $1 million for me. Okay, and here's another risky one. Polyswarm, NCT, have a ton of that. That is a cybersecurity play. 1.5 billion circulating supply, very low volume. That I believe will have its day as well. Obviously, that's why I'm in this. Circuits of value. Their volume is shit these days, but it pops up fast. You know, it got up to like 6 cents today. I have a ton of it at a low price. Volume is under 300K. It's ridiculous. 1.8 billion circulating supply. When it does 20 million, it'll be up to 6 cents. So I think that is one to accumulate. Circuits of value. If you're not in it, just look at it. I think it'll have its time if we get that parabolic bull run. Here's one of my riskiest ones that I have $1 million of. XCN. Onyx coin. Okay. That is, I have a buy-in at 0.00 like 13 is when I started getting in it. That is a high risk one. Okay. 5 million in volume, a little over that, 5.5 million. 27, almost 28 billion in circulating supply. Does not cost a lot of money to get in those. I'm looking to get 5 cents out of it. If I get 5 cents out of it, I'm good. I'm good. If I get a penny, if it goes to a penny, I'm still good. Because I've been accumulating it for a long time. Here's another risky one. SpareX, SPA. Don't love the project, but I'm in under a penny. And, you know, volume's horrible, but circulating supply is only 1.7 billion, 1.7. So when we get into when and if we get into the parabolic bull run, I get 5 cents, 10 cents out of it. I'm happy. I'm happy. These don't have to, you know, these are 10xing. So these are just risky plays. If they 30x, then, you know, I'm really loving life. But for them not to get to 5 to 10 cents, if we get into the craziness, 200 billion a day in volume, 250 billion in volume, 3-4 trillion total market cap of crypto. It's going there. That's why I've been accumulating these. It will definitely be heading in that direction. They'll all have their turn. Cody, been buying that forever. Big disappointment from the 21 cent area and above, but I'm done accumulating that. I believe in the project. The CEO makes videos. At least he's, vocal. They're pretty cheapy videos that he makes, but at least he's out there talking. So Cody, check out that privacy play. XLR, I'm up on that. I just don't know how great it will do. PNG, let me go back to that one. Really like the project, but it's getting, it's really losing its momentum due to Trader Joe's. So, but PNG is worth looking at. I would not be buying it in the 45 cent area. I think if Avalanche and everything takes off, I could see it going to a couple dollars, but we'll have to see. I love the tokenomics of it. I think it's a good play. Shadow token, I don't need to say, oh my God, it's pushing 40 cents. What a horrible trade for me. What a horrible buy. And I'm sorry for people who maybe listen to me on that. I didn't tell you to buy it, but if the market didn't take another turn like it did, we'd be at $2, but I'm getting my ass kicked on it. It's unfortunate. Solana, I don't need to go over. Illuvium, have a bunch of that. If gaming takes off, I just got it because of the tokenomics. That's all. It's at $86 right now. Quant, big disappointment, but I like the tokenomics of it. I think we can get a few $100s out of both those, maybe 500 if we really get into our bull run. Aave, same deal. It's more of a tokenomics play. Polygon, have a bunch of it. I hate it. I can't wait to get out of it, but I'm in it. I'm in the money. I'm just gonna hold on. That's in the same category as XRP and ADA for me. Just a couple bucks. Bye, never again. Go to hell. District OX, I've had that forever. I was up money and now it's back. I'm down 50% on it. DNT, I've had it since the last bull run. I was up money on it this bull run and it came back, but with everything else, got slaughtered. Scale, good play. I don't like tokenomics. Alchemy play, that's goes along with AMP. Anchor, nah, it's not worth it, but I have it. Celestia, big nothing burger, it had its run. I'm in at like $9 and $12. It'll pop up to 20 some dollars again, I believe, but we need a bull run. Injective had its run. I'm in it pretty heavy, but I believe it's the same deal. It's a good buy at $25, I believe. Polkadot, who cares? I own it, but who cares? Basic attention token. Don't buy it. It'll get to $1. I have a shitload of it from last bull run. I was up a ton of money and just watched it go all the way down. But I'm not DCAing in that. I'm trying to, get more, lower my average cost. I'm not doing it because I don't believe in it, even though the product is good. The graph, yeah, maybe we'll see 50 cents, $1 out of it. Have a bunch of it at 9 cents or something, 11 cents. Bonk, I don't need to go over. Goldfinch, have a ton of it at $1, but our WA narrative needs to come back. Let's see what the volume is on that. 5.3 million. Great circulating supply. I think their total supply will be like 100 million, but it's a great play. Their volume when I was buying it was 100 grand a day. So still stuff going on that'll take off. Cosmos, don't buy it. I own it. H-bar, crap. Don't buy it. My personal opinion. These are all my personal opinion. Ones I'm looking at still, Maple, and one I'm definitely looking at is Proppy. I was thinking about buying it yesterday. It's under $2. I think it's a great buy here. I just don't have the cojones to do what I want to do right now, so I'm gonna wait because if we have a rough weekend, it doesn't even matter what we can have an incredible green weekend, and come next week it's the same old crap sell-off. So people will tell you, and I tell you all the time, they'll tell you to buy in the red, sell in the green. Bullshit. How's all that red buying been doing for y'all? How's it been doing? Not so good. Or maybe it has, I don't know. For me, it's done okay, but it's annoying. There's nothing wrong, in my personal opinion, when the market turns and we are on fire, and really on fire, start buying in the green. Then you have a pushback, profit taking, you DCA, buy more of projects you believe in. But I would tell you, if you buy now on 2 green days over the weekend, and then we have our typical pullback, it's not helping you. It's what exactly happened to me with Shadow. We were green for a couple days. I bought into Shadow Token, which is a great play, great project, horrible marketing, and it backfired on me. Now it's down, 100%. Why? Because it looked too good. I love the play, I like the team, and it looked very bullish. And me, even with all this experience I have, got caught on that. I did not think it would be in the 40-cent area. 90 cents, sure. $1, sure. Well, I bought more as it came down because I thought, well, for sure we were popping up. No, so don't get caught in this market. It is a tricky market right now. Don't listen to the YouTubers who tell you this is a double bottom, this is a bottom, this is this. The Fibonacci says this, all the stuff I always say. Don't listen to them. Why are they saying all this stuff and keeping you optimistic? Someone like an idiot George saying this stuff. I don't mean to rip on him, but I don't like, I'm an optimistic guy, believe it or not, but it's realistic and it's cautiously optimistic. Don't listen to when they say this is going to happen, that is going to happen. He needs you to view his channel. I want you to view my channel. I want you guys to share and ask you to share, like, and subscribe, all that crap. But I don't need it. Meaning, this is not my living. The guys who do this for a living and need to be optimistic, they just want you to stay on, keep you enthused, so you keep donating to them, keep going to their Patreon, all that stuff. Don't do it, brothers and sisters. Listen to them if it helps you. But the majority of them are not telling you anything that's gonna truly help you. Nor am I. I'm just telling you my opinion. That's why I don't ask anything of you. Don't want anything of you. All right, brothers and sisters, be good. Do me a favor, comment, subscribe, and share, more importantly, if you can share. I'd like to get us, if I can get us to like 500 subscribers, I'd like to give back somehow. So, more importantly, let me know what you need from me. What do you need? What do you want to hear more of? What do you want from me? I'm here to share. Be good to each other. Do something good for someone this weekend. Spend time with your family. Reach out to me. Let me know how I can help. Whether it's crypto, health, or anything else. Financially, meaning you're in a career move. That's what I love to do. Be good to each other. Bye-bye. Vegan Crypto. Later.